This is my dream gaming setup. This setup is absolutely crazy, but we're gonna be starting off at the PC. This PC cost me over $3,000 to build, and it has an RTX 4080 with I think a i7 CPU. And this is the first PC that I ever built, and I think I did a pretty good job at it, considering it does run, as you guys can see. But I just absolutely love the fans and the AIO with the display. I also bought 3 more fans, but I did not install it yet. I'm most likely gonna put it all the way in the bottom over here, or I'm gonna somehow put it all the way on the sides over there. But yeah, this PC is absolutely ridiculous, running most games at least 600 FPS. Now moving on to my double monitors. My main monitor over here is an Asus monitor. I'm not sure what it's called, but I think it can run up to 300 hertz. It's like 27 inches, but it's not curved, which is pretty disappointing, but it's just really smooth. And it's a 1440p monitor, which is just way better than 1080p monitors. But this thing is literally mad heavy. Now my second monitor is an Acer monitor. It's a pretty cheap monitor, coming in at only around $140. But basically I just use this for only a few things. The first thing is Discord. So if I'm just playing games, I'm just gonna have Discord open right here just to see if anyone messages me. But what I mainly use it for, which honestly sounds really useless, is just having Spotify open. I don't know what it is with Spotify being open, but it's just so relaxing having music come out of this monitor and seeing all my music on the list, which if I just want changed, I can just move over and just change it just like that. Like before I had this monitor, I just played music through my phone, and it was not bad, but like just having it on the monitor is so much more convenient. All right, now we move on to the peripherals. My mouse is the ROG Harp Ace. It's in the collaboration with Aim Labs, and this is honestly my favorite mouse because it's so lightweight, and the response time on this is absolutely crazy. Like, it's faster than the Superlight, and it's lighter than the Superlight, which makes this mouse overall so good. But the only downside about this mouse is that it costs over $150, which I would definitely not spend on a mouse. But for $150, sure, it's worth it. Now my keyboard is also another Acer keyboard. This keyboard is the ROG Azoth keyboard, costing at a whopping $250. It sounds amazing for $250. And what I love about it is this LED display over here. If I'm listening to music on my monitor, I don't need to always go over here and just switch it. I can just go to this LED display on my keyboard, and it just goes to the next track, just like that. As you guys can see, it's just moving just from the LED display. And another thing about this keyboard is that I love the build. Like, it's not fully plastic with all those cheap budget keyboards. This thing is actually heavy and it's really sturdy. Moving on to my headset over here, which is the Turtle Beach Elite Pro 2, I believe. I also have the Turtle Beach Super Amp, which basically connects to this headset, and I can just adjust the volume through the Super Amp, and I can modify the audio, all that stuff. But I really love this headset because of the comfort, and just feel this material over here. This thing just feels so soft. This headset costs around $200, but shout out to Zen Labs for sending me this headset for free. This is definitely one of the best headsets I ever had. And it's just super comfortable, and the audio is so nice. It literally feels like you're in the game. The next thing is my mouse pad, which comes from Alt Customs. This is my favorite mouse pad with the red camel design. The glide on this mouse pad is just really nice. The material is also really nice, not too smooth but not too rough. And overall, it's an extra large, so it just fits my desk, and it also matches my wallpaper, which I really like. Now the microphone that I have is the Fifine K669B. This is such a good microphone for only around $80, since it's so identical to the Shure SM7B. There's not much of a difference, and it's so much cheaper. And I also have it on a boom arm on my desk, and I really love this mic, and I use it in all my videos. Behind the setup, I basically just have a monitor arm and my Govee RGB lights and my YouTube plaque with the nano leaves that fell off. This thing literally fell off like 6 months ago, and I just never put it back because I didn't feel like it. So I literally just left it there. But yeah, I have a plaque over here, and then I have my second YouTube channel plaque, which I keep in the closet since I have no room. But what I'm thinking is putting it over here, so I have 2 plaques displayed, and one of them is just not in the closet, you know what I mean? But yeah, basically this monitor arm is really sturdy. Since this monitor is so heavy, this thing is keeping it up really well. And it's also holding the super lightweight monitor, which is no problem. But basically this Govee RGB light is the Govee wall light. This thing costs around $90 and it's definitely really worth it. I really like it since it just gives my setup a nice glow, and I have it at like a triangular design, so it just looks pretty cool hovering over my setup. So the last thing on my setup is my desk. Just ignore all those cables over there. But basically this is the IKEA Malm desk, I believe. Malm or Palm, I forgot, one of those two. It's a really sturdy desk, but for me this desk is almost falling apart. Since I lost a few pieces, this thing fell down one time when I was gaming, and that was just really bad.